So today I'm going to be talking about Huawei, Huawei Technologies. It is a Chinese telecom giant, from what I have understood, and it is a centerpiece in the escalating trade disputes that have been going on between China and the U.S. Um, so first of all, Huawei, or Huawei, I'm so sorry, has been going through a lot of opposition because of the relationship that they have with China. It's it's just that they think that this company has a lot of ties with China and um, a couple of issues here and there about that we'll talk about later on. Um, so Huawei became second largest global seller of smartphones, and they even topped Apple. They came second to, I think it was Samsung smartphones, and they made over 104 billion in 2018 of revenue. Something that I found really interesting was that there was espionage allegations. Even though there wasn't any evidence to point towards this being true, there's just a couple of allegations that people had towards that. The countries think that this company might be, or this technology company might be using its technology and its resources to spy on their customers. And other countries just don't want that to happen to them, to like this country to be spying on them. So President Trump ended up banning companies from buying informations and communication technology from any party considered a national threat. And although he didn't say it directly, this whole thing with Huawei was going on, and everybody knew that he was talking about them. The president ended up promising, like a month or a couple months later, to let companies request a special license to sell to Huawei or Huawei. Um, but then he ended up holding off on the decision because China halted state-owned firms from buying U.S. farm products. So they were like, you know what? I'm not gonna let us buy from y'all because of that. So Huawei ended up suing the US government after these little altercations. And then after that, Huawei CFO, which is also the daughter of the CEO, ended up arrested for conspiracy to defraud multiple international institutions. Both countries have instituted tariffs at this point on various trade goods, so prices are a little bit higher. The latest thing that the US has done was that the Commerce Department issued new export rules to stop Huawei's access to semiconductor chips it needs to build cell phones and 5G infrastructure. So, how'd they do this? They did it by banning chip makers in South Korea and Taiwan from using US machine plus software to manufacture semiconductors for Huawei. So what they ended up doing was Beijing ended up saying that they vowed to annex Taiwan by force if needed, so that Taiwan could produce the chips for Hawaii and them not have a problem with the US. Also, Taiwan is home to the world's top contract in chip makers, so it makes sense why they would want them on their side. So basically, the president plans to limit this leading company from growing and just from gaining power and technology and showing their capabilities. My opinion on Huawei is that, I mean, there wasn't any evidence to say that they were spying on people. There wasn't any evidence on basically anything, and it was just them being attacked for what? For having ties with China. That's what they were being attacked for, and that was not okay. So yeah, they were just getting opposition because of that, because they thought that people are spying on them. I don't know, and I just don't think it's fair to them. Um, so what's their reputation like? I think they that a lot of people try to trash maybe their company and the way they work and everything just for them being at the top, but you have to give a lot of credit to like how smart these people are, how I read that they invested a lot in just trying to not depend on another country for their telecommunication systems. So how is it presented to be to me? Um, I think it's presented very aggressively. They were very aggressive in the way that they made um, this telecommunications company seem like they're just trying to make them seem like the bad guy at all times. So I don't know. My overall understanding on global trade after reading is that there's a lot of little bickering things going on behind the scenes that we don't know about. So it was interesting to see that. It was really interesting.